Hello, my name is Hersh and welcome to the HERshyt show. Well, a little bit about it. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you'll probably cuss at me, but that's alright. I just want to bring to you the realization of what's really going on in this world that a lot of people are afraid to speak on. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to this week's The HERshyt show. It's possibly not going to be that long, but that's alright. It just depends on how much I start rambling and going on and on and on, which everybody knows that I'm good at doing. But the topic that I wanted to bring up is grown folks. There's how do I say this? I'm going to offend some people. I don't give a fuck. A lot of people are grown only by age. I'll say it again. A lot of people are grown only by their age. And when I say that, what I mean is, if you are an adult, I'm not meaning just got your mouth off of mama's titty adult. You know what I'm saying? 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever. That's the learning years. When you first become that young adult you're still learning, you're still molding and all that good stuff. So, I'm not even talking about y'all, especially up to about 20, I say about 28, 25 and below or 27 and below. That's that fun time, that learning period, that let's go out and have fun and stay up until 4, be at work at 7 period. Or those of us in the military know we used to be up all night for ladies' night and then be at PT by 6:30 in the morning, leaning and rocking with it. But we was there, that's that age group, But I'm talking about 28 and above. Let's just go ahead and round it up. 30 and above. You may still not know where you want to be at in that 25 to 30 age group. You're making your decisions. Do I want to go back to school? Do I want to change careers? Do I want to move to another location and start over? Do I, you're figuring it out for yourself, So, which is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with even changing your mind after 30. If you got some career paths in front of you, even after 30 or even after 40, it don't matter. You are allowed to change your career. You are allowed to make and adapt to the situation that makes you happy. But what's not okay are those that are grown only by age. And what I mean by that is that always wanting to be messy, always wanting to be petty, always wanting to be in somebody else's business that ain't got shit to do with you. And just so you can get some gossip and start and instigate and the child mentality is what I'm talking about. You might be 40 and above, or I'm about to be 42 at the end of April, but that doesn't mean that along the way you allowed yourself to evolve. You didn't allow the maturation, And again, I'll say 30 and above, because in between 30 and 40, you pretty much might still face some consequences or some bad times or whatever, but you're figuring it out. You getting it together. You got that plan. You don't really like to deal with drama and BS and none of that. You don't want to take no parts in that, Every now and again, it's still a good giggle. I get a good giggle and I can be petty as fuck. I'm not going to lie. I can be. But I'm also to a point of I understand my pockets, my freedom, and my sanity, and my perception is my reality. But if I perceive this to be some drama-filled bullshit, I make that choice to say, you know what? You got it. As long as you don't put your hands on me. You got it. I don't have to try to run up and I'm going to come and get you and meet me outside. And bitch, I'm about to be 42. I'm tired. I'm not finna fight no damn body unless I got to. If you put your hands on me, then I'm just, I'm going to maintain what I need to maintain, but I'm not trying to put myself in those situations. And you got people my age or late 30s, mid 30s or whatnot that still want to chase the drama. If it's too quiet, they have to cause some type of chaos because it just eats them up inside. It's quiet. It's peaceful. Bitch, break something. Make a noise. Go, listen. You better find a hobby. And I'm not meaning a hobby of chaos and drama and always wanting to have people fighting and all that ignorant shit. And people sharing the fight videos and the talking shit statuses and the thug thumbs or whatever you want to call them and threatening people. And I'm going to do, Facebook putting people in jail. They not playing right now on that new meta. I got locked up in the little Facebook realm, jail, whatever, for telling somebody I was going to chop him in his throat jokingly. So, they starting to lock that part down. About time. But to a certain degree. Some of that shit don't need to be locked down. They just going above and beyond because there is a lot of violence and a lot of ignorant shit going on. But grown folks, I'm here to tell you that threatening people and typing stuff out and whose dick is bigger and who, gotta roar and rub my chest together and do all that extra. You just fucking messy. And we are the ones raising our children. But yet you expect I don't understand how he got like that. Because he was watching his mama or his daddy. What you mean? It starts at home. If you sitting there running your mouth and just because somebody spoke their opinion, not in a fuck life kind of way, but just spoke their opinion, you was just waiting for it. And you actually thought about what to say, checked your grammar. It's what sometimes, because some of y'all still can't spell for shit. But you checked your grammar and all that. You took the time to type this shit out and hit post. And then you wonder why your child is the bully at school. Or I don't know what happened. Why do they just always talking back to me? And because that's the example that you given. What fuck you mean? Like, you can't act a fool and complain and whine and then expect for your child to be the laid back is cool individual. You grown, but you only grown by age. And it's sad because I don't even know how to really lock it in. Does somebody understand where I'm trying to get to? Like, maturation is a real thing. Evolution is a real thing. But you got the people that's whining and complaining over dumb shit. And these are grown folks. But then want to be upset when their child is messy. And you just all of a sudden don't understand that my child ain't like that. Yes, they are. And they learned it from your dumb ass. Because if the shoe fits, put it on, lace it up, and skip to the loo, my darling. Because you can't sit there and show an example of whining and complaining and bitching and fussing over the stupidest things because somebody spoke their opinion. And then turn around and point fingers that the society is the one training their child or teaching their child or showing their child that messiness and bullying and all this and that and the third is the right thing to do. No, baby, it starts at home. And your tie-dolt ass is the prime example of what they see. So if you're consistently the one with just vein popping out the side of your neck and you just mad and frustrated over everybody else's business but your own, that's what they see. So don't be surprised when they start bullying people or if they're getting bullied. Don't be surprised because our children have examples around them every single day of what to be like and what not to be like. And if they think that the situation is cool to be messy and to be petty and to be ignorant and to and not to really be open-minded and share other people's thoughts, it starts at home to me. I don't care if you're a single mother, a single father, or co-parenting, or all together. You know, it starts at home. And if you're the one, the auntie, the cousin that always comes to the barbecue or whatever, and you always doing this and that and the third and being messy and always trying to bring in the drama, ain't nobody going to be surprised when your child is the same exact way. I promise you that. But 9 times out of 10, the children don't like it either. And they're looking at you like you're supposed to be the example I'm supposed to follow. I think not. But thank you for showing me what not to be like and how to deal with bullies in this world, because a lot of the parents are the bullies. A lot of the parents are ignorant and they don't want to admit it, and they want to be the Karens and be the Susans and be the Deborahs and be the aunties and be the uncles and be the ignorants. But then claim to be blind when it really comes down to the bottom line. I don't understand it. If you're grown, be about your business. It's okay to make those changes and adapt. So what if the old you was the one that was always in the fight and in the drama and in the messiness and in the battle and all that good stuff? Life is chess. Life is a marathon. You are able to change along the way. And I am prime example of that. Lord knows anybody that ran across me back in the day, they already knew I was about that life. If I had to be. I wasn't out there starting anything, but you best believe I protected myself and those that I cared for in any which way that I could. I was a survivor. And that survival mode had to evolve, and then it took me a while in my 20s to try to figure it out. And then when I got pregnant with my son, I was like, you know what? I need to. But it was hard. It's hard to adapt. It's hard to let that shit go that people knew you as. Got it. But you need to figure out who you are, what you really want to do, especially as an adult. 35, 30 and above time frame. Baby, don't get behind that power curve and sit yourself in a situation where you're always still caught up in drama and ain't got a pot to piss in. But you got a finger to point. Don't be that individual. Make the changes for yourself. Fuck what everybody else is thinking. They not paying your bills. Do what your pockets, your sanity, and your freedom can handle. And evolve as you need to handle and learn to say, I ain't got nothing to do with this drama. And walk the fuck away. You don't have to be in the middle of it. Did you know that? I'm just saying. Something you might want to think about. Because when you're really tired of all the extras, that don't mean cut people off and not be able to speak to people. You can speak to everybody. I got love for everybody. But I don't have to do what everybody else is doing, especially if they're not doing anything to better themselves. Why should I take part in that? I'm here to tell you that it's okay to change. It's okay to evolve and adapt and analyze over and over and over again. It's okay to change careers. It's okay to start over in another location. It's okay to be an adult. It's okay as adulting to have to make schedules to be able to be with your friends and your family. You got to make that schedule because your household is priority. Your foundation is where you need to be focused on. But if you so choose to take part in nothing but drama and doing the little fussing and cussing and showing your children that the prime example of, oh, don't see color, but let me go on here and act the ass on social media and take some pictures with my Confederate flag behind me, and I'm not blaming the flag at all, I'm blaming the mentality. Everything starts at home. And if you are the adult in that household, baby, you need to get your priorities together and figure it out. But don't be surprised when shit is not as smooth as you thought it was. It might have some extra corn and peanut pieces in it. Figure it out, though. Until next time, this is the HERshyt Show. Y'all have a good day.
Be sure to log on to youtube.com and subscribe to the HERshyt Show at TheHershytShow. Brought to you by 8 Robinsons TV and Yellow Tub Creative.